This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Darius Alexander able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Ready?
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
19,
Gibbs straight ahead. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd down and 13.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Yards on the play.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Trying to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum, you know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he stopped for no gain. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Richardson, shotgun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7, Lions nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. He'll look to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Back to throw now on first down. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Isaac to Slaw, 26 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
60, let's go now.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Calling a gain of 40 on the play, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He finds his man, complete. It's Townsend. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That stop made by Jack Campbell.
43-yard line.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 60 Maverick.
7-7, our score after one. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Ready? Buffalo 18. 2. Viking 18.
Richardson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get-it-in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mobley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
He finds his man complete. It's Townsend. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Can't go with try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. They'll run on first down. Mobley. And some space here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Slide for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
2nd and 10.
70 Rangers. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready,
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the left side, he finds to slow. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Hot 70.
Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
40-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here we go. Stack. Cougar nice.
Here's 2nd and 8. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
19-18.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That one will send them back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turf, and the defense is celebrating 2nd and long.
Richardson looking to throw this. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Townsend. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Mobley. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. 76 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
14 yards.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Richardson. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Cougar 19, Curve 19, Curve 19.
They'll run on first down. Mobley. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to 16.
A gain of a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's Richardson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Panther 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
A 37-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
The Lions
yards.
now going to use the second of their timeouts.
Lions, first down.
So as they talk it over, we step
1st and 10
aside.
at the 42-yard line.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos, Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's another Detroit Lions.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the double.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Back. 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the line and into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
18, 5 in. Come on.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Townsend. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Townsend. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
That goes for a gain of 31. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Up the middle they go. Mobley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
79 Broncos.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
60 Maverick.
Richardson will throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Panthers 25. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 9 now. That is caught by Laporta. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.
It's a pickup of 46
A big
yards.
play there for Detroit. 46 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Drag him 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He finds his man complete. It's Townsend. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
And his play call does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Mobley. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Mustang, that Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Go.
Richardson working from the gun. Over the middle, that's complete to Clark. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Throw left side complete. That's Townsend. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Third down and 1.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Richardson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a gain of just a yard. And it'll be fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 23, here's second and 4. Now they'll change things up. Second and 4. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll try to run the option here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's their quarterback, scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Lions are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead.
35, Panthers 25.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Now, he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
When
we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Townsend. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Ready? Cup 19! Cup 19!
Richardson looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Richardson. This is caught by McMillan. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 26-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Again, it's Richardson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Panthers.
60 Maverick. 60
Up the middle they go. Mobley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's good.
115 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
3-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Crack all 80. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Panthers 32. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Hurt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Alert. Check. Cowboy 80. Check.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he's got this down to the 35. first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Now they go screen, it's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
19,
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 2. Panther 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd down.
Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now Richardson. He'll find McMillan here. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards.
Richardson to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 more yards. First down.
Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
At the 26-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside inside the 40 before being dropped. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on ESPN.